So good morning, everyone. Steve, I think this is like the fifth or
I think it's our sixth or
seventh, something like that.
Yeah.
So we started several years ago and collaborating together to deliver an HPC, interesting HPC conference for 2 days. For this conference, I think we kind of combined between core HPC, as I see it, and also some machine learning, which will be covered more in tomorrow. So kind of two interesting topics. I definitely want to thank all the sponsors, and without the sponsors, we could not really run this event and offer breakfast and lunch and the rest of the things. So I do want to thank the sponsors. The sponsors have tables. Some of them are in this room and some of them are in the break room. So please do visit them and please do talk with them about their offering and use the opportunity to learn more about the technology that they develop. And we also have Rich from insideHPC here, which will record the sessions and post them after on insideHPC. So if you missed anything, you can go on and look on the content on the insideHPC. So busy 2 days. We do have a clock here that's running for the presenters, so we do want to try to keep time. But we also want to make it interactive as possible. So don't hesitate and raise your hand if you want to ask a question or to say something. And the more interactive, from our perspective, it's going to enable better discussions here and going to make the 2 days even more interesting. We have 3 keynotes today. Robin's going to follow up just an introduction here with the first keynote of today to talk about the Coral project or the Coral systems. We'll have a keynote from DK Panda on programming models, and we also have a keynote on biomedical science in HPC. Tomorrow, the day tomorrow is going to be more into machine learning and Dockers and other aspects that from our perspective are very interesting. We'll open the day tomorrow at 9 a.m. with a keynote from Brian Catanzaro from Baidu. That's going to talk about their usage of HPC solutions in order to do machine learning in Baidu. And of course, we have multiple sessions throughout the day. We're going to have some best practices and so forth. So the workshop goals essentially is to talk about new things and new development and new project that people are working on and so forth. We do encourage, again, live discussions, so raise your hand and don't wait to the end of the presentation if you want to ask something or to say something. Everyone that presents, either please provide the presentation to Sydney. She sits there. So she's going to make sure that your presentation is going to be on this laptop. If you really insist to use your laptop, and you really insist, then you can do it. But again, if you really insist, please do provide us a copy of the presentation because we do want to post those presentations on the website. So please don't forget to do that. I believe that we're going to have a raffle at the end of tomorrow. I don't know what's going to be the prices, but we're going to have a raffle for the people that are going to stay till the end of the day tomorrow. And again, please visit the sponsors' tables. They're helping us to make this happen, so please talk and see what kind of things they develop and how that can help you guys to do the things that you want to do. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Gilad. I'm chairing the HPC Advisory Council. My only job within the HPC Advisory Council is to put all the logos of all the members on one slide. That's my job. So we have around a little bit more than 420 member companies, organizations, universities that are members of the HPC Advisory Council. For folks that are not on the member list, you're more than welcome to join. There is no cost associated with it, and you can get access to most or many of the activities that the council is doing. Only few things about a few items or examples of the things that we do. We operate a compute center that is being built by getting contribution from the members. That compute center is available for everyone that wants to get access to compute infrastructure for development, testing, benchmarking, qualifications, and so forth. There is no cost associated with accessing those systems, so those are available for the members of the council. And we do upgrade or make sure that to get contribution from the members to have those systems up to date on the technology side. We also put a lot of emphasis on doing best practices for different kind of applications, which mean not just testing or benchmarking, but also doing a complete profiling and providing information on the influence of different CPU architectures, compilers, libraries, connectivity, storage, and so forth. How to build your own Lustre system, for example. Everything is posted on the council webpage or website. You can go and download and see the profiling and the best practices that we have generated by using the expertise of many of the members of the council. We're also managing the student cluster competition that happens every year as part of the International Supercomputing Conference in Germany. This year is going to be the 4th time, I think, and we're going to host 5th time that we're going to manage that competition. Competition consists of 12 different groups that coming from different universities or organizations around the world that are chartered with building a system which they can do whatever they want with that system as long as that system doesn't go beyond 3,000 watts. And then they compete on running benchmarks. It's the Limpack, for example, but also multiple applications and trying to show the expertise in maximizing the efficiency of the system that they built themselves. So that's going to happen in June. We definitely happy to see groups that coming from new areas that typically are not that known as in strong HPC environments. And we also see strong teams. So I think for the first time we'll have a team from NERSC, which is not far from here, and teams from multiple places around the world. We didn't have any team from Stanford, I think, right? No. That's Steve, that's for you. 2016 this year, we're going to have or plan to do 6 conferences around the world. We started with the conference here, working together with Steve and Stanford to bring those 2 days here. We're going to have another conference done with the Swiss Supercomputing Center in Switzerland in March, and then activities in Germany, Brazil, Spain, and we're going to end the year in China. Multiple places you can find information about what we're doing and to get close to things that we release and publish. If it's the website, be on the email list, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. And again, I want to thank you, everyone here for joining us. Hope you're gonna enjoy the next 2 days.
Question: you said that this conference will be videotaped.
Yes.
Right? I haven't seen the camera here.
Well, the camera is here.
Oh, all right. That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to welcome you here. We have an exciting 2 days, I'm sure. And again, please use those 2 days to gain as much information as you can by talking with the speakers and other folks here. So I want to introduce the first keynote speaker of today, Robin Goldstone from Lawrence Livermore National Lab. She's going to talk about the Coral project. Thank you very much, guys.